What is your personality? According to Carl Jung's 12 Archetypes. Opening. Have you ever lived without truly knowing who you are? Have you ever tried to be a good person, a right person? Yet the more you lived, the more lost you felt. Have you ever asked yourself, who am I really? Only to find the answer slipping away every time you got close? It's not that you lack direction. Perhaps you've simply never been properly introduced to your true nature. Carl Jung, one of the great masters of depth psychology, left humanity a powerful system for self-discovery, known as the 12 Archetypes, the 12 personality patterns. They are not mere categories, but 12 inner paths, and each of us carries at least one dominant form within. Alongside this, Stoic philosophy offers the light of reason, helping us live with our archetype in a grounded way, without being ruled by emotion or society. Right now, Stoicism Jungian will walk with you to explore, who am I, and how can I live true to my essence without losing myself? Part 1. Archetypes are not molds, they are living potential. Carl Jung believed that archetypes are not social roles. They are ancient psychological patterns living in the collective unconscious, existing for thousands of years through mythology, culture, dreams, and your own life. When you act in a certain way, or feel drawn to a particular value, it is not accidental. It may be the caregiver, the warrior, the creator, or the innocent child speaking within you. But if you do not recognize that archetype, it will control you. Just as Epictetus said, "He who does not understand who he is will be carried through life like a leaf in the wind." So before you learn how to live correctly, learn who you are carrying within you. Part 2. The warrior and the caregiver. When strength is not in the muscles. Are you someone who always defends others, stands up against injustice, yet is often labeled as stubborn? You may be living under the warrior archetype, one driven by ideals, not by recognition. On the other hand, if you constantly put others before yourself, always caring and sacrificing, you may embody the caregiver archetype. Seneca emphasized, "Nothing is more noble than living for something greater than oneself." No matter who you are, what matters is this: do not let the archetype become a chain. A warrior can become violent without reason. A caregiver can become a victim if they forget to care for themselves. Stoicism teaches you to live your role without being absorbed by it. Part 3. The seeker and the creator. Where do freedom and truth reside? Do you feel restless when you stand still? Uncomfortable with stability, always longing to explore something new? You may be a seeker. This archetype pushes us beyond the comfort zone, much like Epictetus said, "No one is free if they are afraid to explore themselves." And if you are deeply drawn to creating something new, an idea, a song, a different way of seeing, then the creator archetype may rule within you. But both of these archetypes risk losing themselves. The seeker may chase distant horizons and forget present value. The creator may fall into arrogance if they stop listening inwardly. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, creativity is not doing what no one has done, but doing what is true to one's nature. If you feel pulled between the hunger to explore and the desire to live authentically, perhaps you are awakening. Stay with Stoicism. Jungian, where you are reminded that true freedom comes from understanding yourself. Part 4. The Rebel and the Explorer. when breaking the mold is a call back to the self. Are you someone who cannot live by preset rules? Do you instinctively rebel against control and pressure, driven to break limits? You may be living through the rebel archetype, but when rebellion is not rooted in values, it easily turns into destruction. The Stoics taught resistance through calm clarity, not reaction through raw emotion. Epictetus wrote, "Do not rebel because others expect it of you. Live differently if it is true to your nature." Similarly, the explorer archetype is also driven by freedom. Explorers seek new horizons, but without awareness, they may spend their lives running from themselves through endless journeys. So ask yourself, are you truly seeking the world, or are you trying to escape yourself? Part 5. The Innocent and the Jester. Strength born from inner purity. Do not underestimate the innocent child or the jester. They are not foolish. They are symbols of faith and inner freedom. In a tense and pressured age, the one who can still laugh and preserve a pure heart is often the bravest of all. Jung believed that those who remain connected to these archetypes carry the ability to illuminate the world around them. Yet, without awareness, the innocent can become blindly naive, and the jester can turn humor into a refuge from unprocessed pain. Seneca said, "To live kindly and joyfully is the mark of one who has conquered himself." Part 6. The Lover and the Everyman. Love and endurance as two of one journey. Do you love deeply, live for connection, and constantly seek emotional harmony? Then the lover archetype is speaking within you. Or if you work diligently, remain steady, and value loyalty and stability, you may carry the energy of the everyman or orphan, the archetype of simplicity, faithfulness, and perseverance. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Love is living with truth. Discipline is living faithfully by that truth." These two archetypes are both deeply vulnerable, the lover when love is unreturned, the everyman when their simplicity is overlooked or undervalued. Stoicism teaches us to love without dependency and to remain loyal without becoming blind. Part 7. The Ruler and the Sage. Wisdom as the highest form of power. Do you feel a natural responsibility to lead, to organize, to guide others? You may embody the ruler archetype. Or if you are drawn to knowledge, often sought out for insight and counsel, the sage lives within you. Jung regarded these as two of the most mature archetypes, and also among the loneliest. Marcus Aurelius, both an emperor and a philosopher, wrote, "True power is mastery of oneself, not of others." The truth is simple. No one can lead others until they have learned to lead themselves. Part 8. The Journey of Integration. No one is only one. Archetype. We are not made of a single archetype. You may be a creator at work, a warrior when protecting those you love, an innocent in your dreams, and a sage when sitting alone with yourself. Jung called this individuation the journey of integrating the whole self. Epictetus called it living in accordance with your inner nature. You do not need to choose who you are. You only need to recognize which voice is speaking within you today and meet it with awareness. If today you recognized a part of yourself through this video, do not let it drift away. Pause. Write it down. And if you are ready to live consciously with your archetypes, stay with Stoicism Jungian. Conclusion. You do not need to run out into the world to find yourself. You only need to stop, and listen to the many voices within. Do not try to become someone else. Have the courage to live as what you already are, but have never named. Carl Jung said, "One does not become enlightened by imagining light, but by becoming familiar with the darkness." And through understanding your archetypes, you are taking the first steps toward becoming a human being who is truly whole, authentic, and free. Stoicism, Jungian. You are not here to perform. You are here to live truthfully.